pleasure to ask Alan Border and Sunil Gavaskar to make the presentation of what is effectively their trophy to the captain of India.
So the first thing when I became a leader, I thought about that day of mine, and I came into a situation where there were young boys in the side. We were going through a little bit of a rough time in Indian cricket, and we needed to pick young players. I don't know whether that helped or whether it, without my knowledge, created an atmosphere for me to create a team. But the first thing I realized that if I have to be a good leader, I will have to identify the right talent. I will have to make these players feel comfortable in this dressing room. To build a good team through your leadership skills, you had to create an atmosphere for those young boys.
They're going to get back for two. India are home. Lords goes wild. India have won the NatWest Series final by 2 wickets here at Lords. One of the most
Sourav Ganguly collecting a good boundary here. He's gone into the drive, he's beautiful for runs. And look at the balls, they're all standing to men. What's being marked? He's a bad one. He's so far away from
Batsman, when you walked out to bat in the middle, once you crossed that rope, it was about the red cherry or the white cricket ball, whichever you played. So for me, the most important thing was when I picked a young guy, I took the fear of failure about him. It was about telling him that, listen, I will give you 4 games, 5 games, and it's not going to be decided overnight, but you have to give me performance after 4 or 5 games. He should not think about what's the captain thinking. He should not worry about what's the selector thinking. He should not worry about what happens if he gets a good delivery up front from Glenn McGrath, because you need to take away all that insecurities out of that person and create a situation for him where he delivers, where he believes that I have support, I know this is where I need to go, and this is the time I have. And I think that's a very important aspect of creating a good team. It's about security, not to an extent where it goes to a situation where you take your position for granted, but it's a balance which you have to strike between you and your important team member, that you would get certain amount of opportunities, but you will have to deliver from that, and at the same time you won't be dropped over one failure. I've seen a lot of terrific cricketers in Indian cricket in the past, when I was playing as a player, come in, get picked, play 1 or 2 games, and then be left out and their careers are over. I think that's a huge area where we all as leaders need to work on.
Well, the body language
That says it all. He will never be more happier. I've just got the feeling he